Hey, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. 83 Racing of Florida. Well, as you can see, I'm at the shop. So it's Sunday morning, the morning after the Dave Steele 125 race last night at Showtime Speedway. So what I've got to do today is get in here and get on this dirt car to fix what broke last race in the dirt car. What we're going to do, you're not going to be able to see it very well, but what I've got to do is get the intake off, and I'll show you later on as I get this apart why, and what we're going to do to remedy the situation. Luckily, the heat didn't come up and burn the radiator hose, coolant line there. Luckily, it didn't burn that. We caught it in time before any damages other than the intake. And yeah, I don't have a generator. Crank up the lights, so I'm going to work over here in front of the door. And luckily, my fuel line goes this way over top of instead of where the coolant line is. So we weren't in any danger of burning our fuel line. So that's good news there. So you can relax, Sarah. So that's what we're going to do today. So when I get into it a little bit more, get it broke down, and we'll show you what's going on. Show you exactly what the problem was, and then we'll fix it, and we'll get it back together. So I'm not going to be here March the 4th if Bryan decides he wants to go down to Hendry County for a points race down there. He's more than welcome to do that while I'm not here. But I will be back for the March 18th race at East Bay Raceway, and they're both with the Wings. So that's cool. I get them more seat time. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. And I'll be back when I get this tore down a little bit. All right, it's about 40 minutes later. And we have her almost ready, completely ready to come off. What I'm going to do is take spark plugs out, and I'm going to roll the engine over till I get the timing. Oh, plus I want to see where the timing is, because I did change it. Ill-advised, but I did. Anyway, we're going to get it set back to where we want it. So I got to roll the engine over to match up the, you can't see it down in there very well, but it's a little dark, but I can see it. But anyway, you see the timing thing in there. Get it set where we want it. And then I will take the distributor out so that I can get the intake off. But run into one problem already. My distributor tool is in the other toolbox to get to that nut. You need a crooked handle, and I don't have one that I homemade. So luckily there's a parts store close to here on MLK, and we'll just go get another one. And but I need to relocate this box too, because it's in the way for trying to get to that nut. So we're going to see what we can do about moving that, either up higher to here or on the inside, because the switches are over there and the fuel turn-on's there. So this place over here on the inside is empty. We do that, drill a big hole, go through the little firewall, dashboard, and that way to be out of the way, so when I need to work on it, the track, I can get to the nut right there. All right, we'll be back. Well, all right, welcome back. Okay, Well, we ran to the tool store. Of course, always buy things you don't really need. But anyway, we got the distributor out. Got it lined up. Got it timed up where I want it. Want to put it back. So that part is accomplished. It looks like I need a new gasket, which I do have extras that come with the intake kit, which is cool. So we'll replace that. Anyway, here's the mag. Cap over there. Tools, bottle of water. We're all right. Anyway, so here's what it looks like. Tore apart. So we're going to get this intake off now and fix what we need to fix. I'll show you that in just a minute. All right. Well, here it is, taken apart. I'm going to roll this engine over and make sure everything looks good in there before we cover it back up. You get that all cleaned up. Stuff rags in there, so don't get any junk in there. Get it all clean, make sure it's clean before we put it back together. Check push rods, make sure nothing's bent. So I think it's just merely that's enough. Y'all can't see no more. I think merely just the timing might have slipped. Well, it was off a little bit before he came in for the heat race, but we'll get it all set back up the way it's supposed to be, and then get it cleaned up. We'll be back.